Good morning. Good morning. Got my cup. Oh my gosh. I don't know how good this one's going to be because put the pot in and I pushed the button and it only had like this much water. So that's all it gave me. So then I had to go and rerun it through again. Mm-mm-mm. Good morning, Sharon, Victoria, Kaz. Good to see you, Kaz. She's in South Yorkshire. Good morning, Maribel. Alicia, good morning. Hi, Frozen. Hello, Sana. Yes, how are you? I noticed that Tony was here earlier. Good morning, Tony, if you're still listening. Denny, Deneen, Jeannie. There, yes. I thought I saw Tony a minute ago. She had to go. She's working. Thank you all for being here. Did I miss anybody? I hope not. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Oh, it tastes good. Let's hope it picks me up. How is everyone today? I am using Google Chrome. That way, if I decide I want to go and show you anything, that I can do it with the Google Chrome. Can't do it for some reason with the regular internet, like Firefox stuff. Going through that one, for some reason, it doesn't want to share my screen. Anybody know why? Oh, Victoria, Victoria, resident knitter. Good morning. Hello, Hope. Finished a baby hat. Doing puzzles. Awesome. Yeah, I think it is. I think the Firefox settings might be just a little bit more strict or something. I don't know, but it's a definite thing. Oh, I'm okay. It is 6:48 a.m. on Monday morning. Good boy. Service is now underneath my desk under here on my feet. What do you guys know? I honestly did not take any notes or anything today, but I don't think there was anything new came out about the Vicky White and Casey White story. Are you guys familiar with it? Anybody following that? I know Sharon and Alicia are following it for sure. Good morning, Christine. So you're an hour earlier. Oh, yay. Countdown is on. I was wondering if you were getting ready. Jilly M is going to see her granddaughter. I know you're excited. Good morning, Debbie. My allergies are a mess this morning. I can tell you that much. What project? Uh, what do you mean, what project? For me, it's like half my stuff I put in the car is the projects. Oh, good morning, Sue. Hello, Mo. Okay. Yes, who Yes. Who does that? Who does that? Isn't that crazy? And what's coming out now is that she totally planned everything. She was the mastermind here for sure. Can y'all hear me okay? I didn't even check my volume. Oh, my volume's all the way on. Okay. Yeah, they're saying now that she totally planned everything. I got a little bit farther on the hat. Just about ready to do. I'm going to do just a little bit more on the brim. Good morning, Sandy. No coffee? Need to be doing a pour over. Get you a filter, put your coffee in there, and put it over a large mug and pour that hot water over it. It's called a pour over. Totally works. Oh, thank you. Yes, you did. You were saying she was highly involved. It's coming out now that she just why? Why? Don't we ask ourselves this all the time? Why do they do this stuff? Ah, good morning, Laura Lee. Oh, I'm sorry, Sandy. Oh, that's not fun at all. Good morning, Patricia. No, why? I'm telling you, it totally works, Sandy. It's called a pour over. It's a thing now with all the young kids. Yeah, why? Good morning, Froggy. Yes, thank you. Good morning. Hi, Shad. Good morning to you too. Yeah, so sorry, Sandy. Losing. Ugh. I'm right with you on how that feels because when I had to put ours down, when you aren't crazy, you aren't going to understand crazy. Oh, well, I don't get it. I don't go there. I can't go to that brain. We talk about this all the time. I can't go into that. Like, my brain does not help me say, it just doesn't compute. My brain doesn't process that. Was Frozen's name Angela? Wait, I hope I remember that. Yes, Shad just recently lost his nibbler. It's not easy. Not when you lose your best companion. And what was the new information? The newest information. Now I did watch the Brian Enton, if I can find that. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Brian Enton works for News. Oh gosh. What is the trying to think in the name of the place where he works? I don't know if it's News Nation, maybe. Yes, News Nation. That's it. I found it. Good morning, Gigi Knits and Crochets. Good morning to you. I am working on a hat. Hi, Lori. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I'm glad you got to hang out with them. That's awesome. Try to keep on the, and I don't know there's anything new in that one. I've not seen anything new on Lori Vallow come out recently. I think they're still waiting on the judge to decide whether those two cases are going to be tried, whether they're going to him and her are going to be tried together. Okay, I found it. Let me see if I can share it. All right, here is a quick little video from Brian Enton, News Nation.
Armed, dangerous, unpredictable, and on the run. Police are warning everyone tonight, nationwide, be on the lookout. Good evening to you. I'm Marnie Hughes. This is a special edition of News Nation Prime for you tonight. 1 hour focused on this case and this manhunt, with new information and exclusive interviews that you have never seen before now. Vicky White, a former Alabama corrections officer, isn't who people thought she was. And Casey White, a murder suspect,
That's for
who
sure.
is much more evil than anyone could have imagined. This is an unlikely pair caught up in a web of lies and deceit. She had everyone fooled. He has nothing to lose. It has been 7 days since she broke him out of jail in Alabama, and they could be anywhere. And within the last few hours, that getaway car we've all been looking for has been found. It's that copper-colored SUV Vicky purchased using an alias. It was discovered nearly 4 hours north of Florence, Alabama. Abandoned and towed, and no sign of these fugitives.
Lori is, yeah, she's already crazy. They don't think, oh, yep, that trial's going to be in January. Yep. I was trying to see, I was trying to pull you guys up on my phone, and what did I miss? I was looking back to see if I missed anything. But that one was very good. That Brian Anton came in and he talked to several people. No, yeah, I know, right? No degrees of, it's just they're just that way. That's what I keep thinking, Patricia. That's exactly what I keep thinking. But she's just, I don't know. I know they're hinting around on that. They're like, because in they found it somewhere, and they keep saying that there might be a reason why they dumped it, but they won't tell us whether it actually was functioning, because it got left and it got towed and it sat there, and that was the first day, and nobody knew that they had left it because it was in the yard. It was in the tow yard. So good morning, Chels. Good morning, hun. He totally confuses the situation. He's just, I don't know whether it's just, if that's just him or what. I haven't figured that out yet. I don't know if there's any knitting shows. I know there are some that I don't pay for. Yes, we are wishing that. Ugh. Well, I keep wondering that too. Alicia and I have talked about that. There's different theories. Longer than 2 and 2. What? We're talking about the Casey White and Vicky White case. That's been a speculation, although someone was saying, I think it was Ed Wallace that said there is a tracker in that also. So I don't know whether she will turn it on because it, if she does, they could be tracking it. Oh, okay. Good morning. How are you this morning, Reggie? Guten Morgen. So I don't know whether she would be using that or not. She would. I also was wondering about her badge. That she could get in and out places with it, but she wouldn't show that either because at this point, people know so that she can't use her badge. So they're pretty well on their own with all of that stuff, and she's planned it all out anyway. And I really wonder about the fact that she's been planning this for a lot longer than we know. We won't know for a while how long she planned it. The kids are playing in the garden. Oh, I bet it's a beautiful day over there. Oh, they aren't the same. Can it be tracked? Can the jail radio be tracked? I wonder. Yeah, they were they they're well, her ex-husband, her, and him, they all had a history. Well, that's true. You could buy a different one. She would certainly know. So her late radio got left in the squad car. I don't remember hearing that one. And what was I going to say? Too early. My brain's not keeping up yet. More coffee. Hello, Brenda. Oh, I was going to say the last time, because this isn't his first time doing this, the last time he was on the run, he took off and he had the incident with going off the road and then hijacked a truck driver. So he pulls over a truck driver at gunpoint, jumps on the side of the truck, and takes an 18-wheeler. I mean, come on. This guy is not. There's no hold bars for him. So the noble knit shawl. Ah. Well, I know. And my brain is doing the same thing. Yeah, he wasn't successful, but he tried. I mean, come on. It's just like he's bad news. He is such bad news. He is exactly has nothing to lose. Especially now. I mean, this is this is definitely the yeah, the news. So I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to I would someone was saying it's been 10, 12 days, but I think today's like 10 days, something like that. Yeah, Vicky's funding it. He's on vacation and Vicky is funding it. Is it out of the news cycle? I don't know. I don't know that it's totally out of the news cycle because when I turn, of course, that's part of that is the YouTube thing, so that it's still in my thread, keeps being offered to me. Yes, now the marshals are on this case, so that is going to be interesting. Alicia was sharing with me. There's a very the marshals, U.S. Marshals, they have a very very high success rate. Very high success rate. Well, I wonder too the Mounties. I bet the Mounties are. I've heard they're very successful. The Mounties are like our marshals. I don't know because everybody keeps bringing that up because of his tattoos and stuff. But who knows? Who knows? Is it like what was the show? I actually watched the show a little bit. Oh gosh, what was it called? Mm, not Breaking Bad, the other one. Okay, so they are. Gosh. Now thinking of the TV program. Mm-hmm. That's true. No, not Saul. Not Saul. That wasn't the one I was thinking of. I know. It's somewhere around in there. Yeah, he's 6'9". How do you get away with that? How do you get away with that? It's like, okay, Sue, 6'9". It's like that's like seven. That's 7 feet and ugly. They're saying, let me tell you, they're saying that she was not anything like the pictures that they were first putting out. They had to redo that. They had to put out different pictures because the first pictures that they put out were much too pretty. Much too pretty. They're saying that she is very old, that she's been tanning a long time, and that she's really not all that pretty. That she could pass for an old lady. Yeah, Sasquatch. That they're maybe if they're camping out somewhere. You think they could be camping out? What is that? Good morning, Crystal Ricola. A Jane John Doe convention? Mm-mm. I know. What is a Jane John Doe? I've never heard of that. That would be a new one to me. I mean, they could be, but they'd have to go and get all that unless she set a campsite up somewhere ahead of time. They go there and submit their DNA to hope to identify people. Oh my goodness. I never heard of that. So they just volunteer their DNA because they want, so when people are looking for loved ones, that they can help them out. This is the thing, and I was going to talk about this yesterday. I started to talk about it, and I did not finish my conversation. But they're James and Johns. The unidentified are James and Johns. Okay. Good morning, Wendy. How are you this morning? Good morning, Brittany. Yeah, gray man and woman. Exactly. Have you guys heard of the gray man? Try not to blend in. Yes, good morning. So, what was I going to say? See, I lost it again. Anthony from Tier Talk had, and I was going to talk about this yesterday, and I got sidetracked again. I'm worse than Granny D. And he had a woman on, and her name is Toby Door, and she had helped someone to escape. And it was fascinating to watch. So I would love for you guys to go over and join Anthony's family and watch. He just hit 20,000. He's so tickled. And watch his interview with Toby Door. It was fascinating. Fascinating. I'm telling you, we were all glued. It was 3 hours long, and we were all glued to this. Sometimes I do sometimes give ice yarn away. Just it depends. Right now I'm knitting the ribbing. So it's two knits, 2 purls, and then I will move to all knitting. Oh, there's entire classes that you can take on how to be the gray man. Yeah, but I'm not convinced that they've gone back to the drugs. We're going to have to wait and see. Yes, it's a hat. This is a hat this one's going to be going over to Rose at Rose Likes Crochet. And then there'll be a matching cowl to go with it. And it's for wings. Oh, it's gonna be great. You're doing 3-2 ribbing. You get confused on stitches. This one is based on this is maybe one of my paw hats. So it'll have the paws, and the paws will be in the teal. Wendy's saying she has a son. I didn't know that she had any children. Not aware of her having children, but I don't know. Where did you hear that she has a son? Where did you find that out? I'll have to look that up and find that out. They may not have released because they don't want. Sure. Yeah. Did he? Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. Are we talking about Toby? Maybe Toby has a son. Oh, the allergies. Sorry, you guys. That's my allergies. Yes, Toby did. Thank you, Wendy. Yeah, that's who she meant. But that was just, and she has a book coming out. I'll probably get it. I don't know. I have mixed emotions on buying her book. I mean, she's a criminal, you know? But she did serve 27 months for what she did. And she's trying to, she has a website. She's trying to help people to make better decisions. That's her goal. It was just really something. She was a dog handler and started a program at the prison. And so she was already trying to help people. She had had a little bout with cancer and kind of gave her a little bit of a wake up call, she said, and all those things. And yeah, I'm talking about Toby now because I tried to talk about it yesterday and I just didn't get very far. But she totally fell for that guy, and I think his name was John Maynard. And it's fascinating how she talks about falling for this guy and how it progressed. Good morning, Crafty Heart. Her book comes out June 15th. Okay. Yeah, I kind of get it too. He's like, you need to just stop talking about this and move on with life and let's be somebody else. But she's decided that that's not who she is. She still really wants to move forward and on this and help people understand. It had to be hard. I know. You think the kids sat back and went, "What the hell did mom do? What did she do? Are you seeing this?" Can you imagine? As has her child, I cannot imagine. Wow. I know. You would think now, and especially as much as she has talked about this, that she would see how she screwed up. She says she screwed up. How she knows she did something wrong, of course, and she paid for it. How she had her wake up, in jail, that she got to think, long and hard about it and everything. But the way she talks about him and still goes to see him. Toby still goes, she has been to see him, not all the time, but she has been to see him. I just cannot believe it. And I cannot believe that they allow her to go see him. Oh, it's the light coming in from my from my window, you guys. Good morning, Dana. How are you this morning? Yeah, but she still writes to him. They still talk. And her new husband knows it. He's been to see him with her. Now, the new husband had his problems in the past, and we haven't heard his story, but he's had his problems in the past as well. I just am like, that floors me, first of all, that they allow her to go see him. Well, it didn't change much, did it? Yeah. Have you not heard about Toby yet, Denny? Toby Door. I think he's younger than her too. True. I feel the same way. I know she has paid for her crime. She has paid for her crime. She did go, and she's got a new life with the new husband, and I'm so happy for her. It's hard to trust somebody like that, though. You know, I have a hard time trusting her. Yeah, Denny, Toby Door was on. Anthony Ganji brought her on. It's Tear Talk with Anthony. He's a corrections officer, and he had her on to talk about how she broke this man out of in a dog crate. She was a dog trainer and brought the dogs in for therapy and everything, letting the inmates be dog trainers. And she brought a cell phone in a month or so before, like 3 weeks before, and then brought in a dog in, and he came out in the cage. Oh, unbelievable. If she doesn't seem to, if she does, she's not really saying it. Yeah, she really thinks that they loved each other. She really thinks that he loved her. Really? Hudson and Rex. I've never heard of Hudson and Rex. That's exactly right. That's a lot of what Anthony talks about over there, because he likes to help other corrections officers not to get involved with stuff like this. And so that's exactly what he. Good morning, Jeannie. I've not heard of that. Yep. Just that little bit. I'm going to turn my other air conditioner on, you guys. Hold on just a minute. We're already at 85 degrees this morning. Chelsea finished her washcloth. Crazy Eight's washcloth. Looks good, Chels. Oh, goodness. I do. Are you seeing them back there? My anniversary cakes? That's what they are. Yeah, there is some something to that criminals actually they don't have the same with what's going on in their brains. I have one, two, three, four, five, six. I have 9 of them, Jeannie. Yes, great job, Chels. Yeah, I've got 2 air conditioners on. 85 degrees at 7:30 in the morning. We are going to be, let's see, we're going to be 106 today. Unbelievable. We're going down below 100 tomorrow. It's going to feel like chili. Yeah, I don't think that they definitely are lacking in that empathy. They're lacking in, and they're a lot of them are narcissistic, and oh hell no. Uh-huh. I know it. Oh, we have a breeze. It's a warm breeze. It does sound nice when it's chilly, huh? See, that's perfect. That's perfect. I like those temperatures. Canada. We have been under fire watch for a good 2 months, right? Some of our exes. Uh-huh. She's in Canada. And the psychology is just, oh my goodness. The brain is fascinating though. It is fascinating. No moral compass. That's true, Brenda. That is true. Oh, it's not so bad. You just have to live with the air conditioning on all the time. Texas has its advantages, let me tell you. I don't mind the warmer weather. I hate these 100-degree days, though. I do. I hate them. And like, if I were to go walk right now, it would just be so hot, even at 7:30 in the morning. Getting to the bottom of my coffee cup. It is. And that's part of what we're talking about with this is how this happens, how people get in these messes, how they get, and it's fascinating to listen to that and to understand that it could be any of us. It could definitely be any of us. If you are in a weak state of mind, if there's something going on in your life, you really need to pay attention to your own mental health because you could easily be taken. in a lot of different ways. Okay. Not necessarily going to break somebody out of jail, but it's easy to be taken. You buy, you know, we could start with just buying yarn. You know, we get into a weak state and we're like, I deserve it. That's a whole nother thing right there. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's very easy to get into that and get yourself into trouble. Spend more money than you should spend. Talk to people you probably should not be talking to because you're putting yourself at risk. Like standing in line and not paying attention to what's going on because your brain is somewhere else. Yeah, yeah, doing more stuff at early for sure. Okay, Jeannie. Yeah, San Angelo, very close to me. Yep, and dry. We're very dry. I went to see my daughter Carrie on Saturday, and she's more to my north, and I don't know, my direction's horrible. But the track, they just had rain going in her direction, and it's so much greener and not near as dusty as it is here. And that's only an hour away. That's true. That is true. People come off as being compassionate, and others see it as a weakness of yours and will jump on that. And if you're not aware, you can definitely get yourself in trouble. That is absolutely right. See, I think we can all kind of relate in a way to having done things in our life when we were not paying attention, when we were down and out, or whatever. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, 4:30 in the morning. Well, if they were sleeping, they might not have liked that. I could do that out here. I don't have any neighbors. Yeah. But you got to really be aware of your surroundings. You've got to be aware of and it's hard to do that when you're in that state of mind. It is hard to do that. When you are not thinking, you're not thinking straight when you're like that. And that's a lot of watching that interview with Toby. That's a lot of what happened with her. She just was not, she was not being treated well in her. She didn't feel that she was being treated well by her current husband. She felt like what she was doing with the dogs was helping people and all of those things. And that guy just jumped all over it. Vicky's different. The thing with Vicky White is different. She's planned this whole thing. She wanted to be out with him. She wanted him out of there. She planned the whole thing, and this is what she wanted. So it's a whole different state of mind. Yes, it's yeah, like domestic violence, subtle, hard to get. Yeah, exactly. An employee of my son-in-law. Oh gosh, is she okay? I hope she's okay. Yeah, it does bother me. It bothers me. I hope some at some point she's going to realize through telling her story that she's going to realize just exactly where she is in all of that. Good morning, Granny D. How are you this morning? Thank you for coming by. Yes, we're trying to wake up. Yeah, because they're career criminals. They don't think like we do either. I think that's a lot of it. Those of us that wouldn't go there, they do. I think that's a lot of it. Yep. Can't see the forest for the trees. And people who manipulate you, they they're good at it. And in a lot of ways, they get off on that. Good morning, Miguel. How are you and how are the chickens? Oh no, Abner went after your ankle. He does that ever so often, and he is a real turkey butt. Oh my gosh. You are up and at him, Miguel. You are so close, Miguel. He is so close to his 700, you guys. Oh, here's, she jumped out of the car. She had, wow, good deal. I'm glad she's all right. Broken bones and black eyes and stuff. Yeah. I do have a video. I just put a video out this last week about knitting needles. If you want to check that out, I do talk about that. Everyone says that. Um, y'all help me out. Oh my gosh! I know. Put him in a pot. That's what I've been saying because he's a turkey butt. You're getting really close. You were at like 690 something. I don't know. Chigu. Thank you, Sharon. The word wouldn't come to me, but Chigu red lace. Those are the ones that are like the Cadillacs of well, they're well known to be the best needles for knitting. Let's just put it that way. Well, I'm really glad she's okay. A lot of people would not have been brave enough. She had to have thought that her life was in enough danger that she did that. I won't be much longer, Denny. We're almost at the hour, and I don't want to keep anybody too long. And I now, when I do my switching from the ribbing to the knit rows, and I take that purl off, I flip it and then knit it. So I take it off and turn it and then knit it. And it helps with the as it goes up, you don't see where the ribbing used to be as much that way. I'm almost out of coffee. Yes. I have a couple more sips. He's a scrappy little thing, isn't he? That yes. That Abner. He's pretty though. Guess he knows it. When did you send them? I've got some sitting over here and I cannot remember what's sitting there. I think I did, Wendy. I think yours is over there. I have to take pictures. Absolutely. That's going to happen today. That video will happen today. Got to take the pictures of them, and then I can share what I've got and how things are coming along with it. Apple and a heart. Oh, apple and a heart. Apple and a heart. Oh, let me look real quick. Hold on. I don't remember an apple and a heart. I'll have to go back through. Does anybody remember if I've showed those? All right, more coffee. I'm making a hat, and this is Bravo worsted from Knit Picks. I don't know the color. And it's going to be one of my paw hats. I know. Took the doors off so you could see it all. Isn't it nice though? A Rhode Island red. We had Rhode Island reds when I was growing up. So Wednesday will be a floozy and a vixen with Cheryl, and then Thursday we'll do another early. And I oh, I haven't had one of these in a while, you guys. Somebody get him. And I'm going to be doing a video on hooks because I've done the one on the needles. I need to do one on hooks and what I like. So that's coming. But it's the way I feel about hooks is pretty. I don't know. Did somebody get him or not? Did you guys take my mods? Can you remove him, please? Yes, early morning Thursday. So you just out and out embarrassed him and he never attacked you again. Okay, thank you, Alicia. Awesome. Thank you. Ready for the floozy and the vixen? Did you make a amigurumi? I know the hooks are very personal. I know people feel that way about needles too, but for me the hooks are even more like, depending on the project, they're more that way than needles for me. So it's something I really need to talk about. I do like clovers. I could use clovers on just about anything. So I can say that about the clovers. Okay, we hit our 1 hour, you guys. I don't want to keep people too long, and this is so early that I need to go and wake up some more. So I appreciate you guys coming. This has been I'm really enjoying these, even though it's early. I really am enjoying them. Okay, so I don't know that I have any of those, but that's good to know. That's good to know. 'Cause that's one of my issues. Yes, you guys have a wonderful day. Have a great week if I don't see you before. Thank you, Adele. I know what you mean. Thank you. Have fun today, you guys. And I will see you for more coffee and chat Thursday and me and videos. I'm working on videos that will be coming out also. So I've got one on the dish mat, I've got one on the squares, and then I'll be getting one coming out on the shawl, on the seam double shawl. Yes, and be sure and hit the like button. Thank you so much. Okay, good to see you guys. I'll talk to you later.